which David developed, the might that makes his kingdom exceptional.
Il y a 9 domaines dans lesquels David a développé la vaillance qui a rendu son royaume exceptionnel.
This killed my battle might.
Cette vaillance martiale, cette vaillance dans les batailles,
is only one of them.
ce n'est que l'un de ces domaines.
The other domain that David developed
Un autre domaine que David a développé,
was the man that David understood that a nation is blessed in the nation of God.
c'est que David a compris qu'une nation est bénie si cette nation a Dieu.
Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord.
Heureuse est la nation dont Dieu est le Seigneur.
Blessed is the nation that has God.
Heureuse est la nation qui a Dieu.
When you read the Bible,
Quand on lit dans la Bible,
and when you have a background,
During the 27th night of the fasting praise and prayer crusade, Brother Theodore introduced further the sanctuary might developed by David in building the nation of Israel. To set the scene, Brother Theodore explained that if we want to be this nation of 1 billion disciples who render total obedience to the Lord Jesus, if we want to walk in light and have dominion on ideology, we cannot do it with our talents or social exchanges. We need power. He commented that the higher you go, the more you deal with powers, principalities, dominion, and their language is power.
un royaume spirituel est bâti avec la puissance. Avec la puissance spirituelle.
And that spiritual power
Et cette puissance spirituelle
is the presence, the power, the glory of God.
c'est la présence, la puissance, la gloire de Dieu
In the midst of the people.
au milieu du peuple.
A spiritual nation is built on power, Brother Theodore underscored. He took some Bible examples to illustrate it. These include the case of Elisha, who prayed to God to open the eyes of his servants. And as God granted his prayer, he saw soldiers of fire all over the mountain. Jesus, for instance, told Peter that he could have prayed his Father to send 12 legions of angels to save him. By this, the Lord Jesus meant that to deliver him from the cross, 72,000 angels were there around Mount Golgotha, waiting for the order of the Lord. To deliver him, it would have taken far more than the little sword of a carnal Peter. And then David, who went to war not counting on his military prowesses, but on an invisible army which gave him victory always. But Theodore then said that David had the tabernacle built and he organized service there and organized what would be done continually for the nation to have God. He pursued by explaining the different elements found in the outer court, the inner court, and the Holy of Holies in the tabernacle. In the outer court, there was a bronze basin for washing, which stands for sanctification, and the bronze altar of sacrifice, which represents the sacrifice offered to God. In the inner court, there was the bread, which stands for the child of God, ready to serve God, the incense, which is a life pleasing to God, and the golden lampstand with its 7 branches, standing for the light of God with its 7 perspectives. In the Holy of Holies, there was the Ark of Covenant, which stands for the presence of God, and the 3 increments in it representing the manner in which God manifests his presence. Brother Theodore explained that God manifests his presence only through the leader he appointed, that is the rod of Aaron, through his word, that is the tablets of the law, and through his provision, that is the manna. The leader expounded further on sacrifice, revealing that to receive more clarity about the will of God, an empirical revelation of the general promises of God, it takes special sacrifices. He illustrated it with the example of Abraham, who received a revelation of the promises of God 400 years in future through the sacrifices he made to God. Brother Theodore concluded by announcing that this 9 dimensions of sanctuary might will be applied to our ministry in the next teaching session.
Demain, on va maintenant arriver à ce qui nous concerne. Comment on doit développer la variante du sanctuaire pour produire le chef de Dieu et le chef du sanctuaire. Alléluia. On doit avoir le chef de Dieu et on doit avoir les chefs du sanctuaire. Les hommes chanteurs, les hommes dansants, les hommes